Let's look at transport in Hobart over the past many millennia, the impact of the Industrial Revolution and design movements, the blind alley we have driven into and how we might back out of it, and how, by redesigning our future transportation, we might redesign ourselves. Central to the Palawa and early Europeans' response to travelling around Hobart was the use of local materials and the generational transmission of knowledge, whether by songline or apprenticeship. Everyone responded to country as it was, recognising the river as corridor. The Palawa were strong swimmers and used bark canoes to reach offshore islands to pursue their livelihood. The Europeans used local timbers to make robust watercraft and laid roads, primarily for speedy access, but also as a pleasant place to stroll. For the past 150 years, we have increasingly relied upon industrial technology and ideas to travel around Hobart. Steam ferries traversed the river or undertook longer social jollies along it, while steam trains opened the hinterlands. Road building largely ceased until the 1920s, then cars and trains drove us towards seeing all waterways as barriers. We substantially modified the country, bridging the Derwent in 1943 and beginning our journey with the car as sole means of travel. Ferries and trains ceased commuter operations in the 1970s. Our 1960s modernist vision of perpetual growth has taken us down a blind alley, one we can't build a new road and drive our way out of. We must look behind us to find another way forwards. Look at the things the Palawa and early European settlers got right. Let's reframe travel as an essentially human, social activity that utilises every opportunity the country gifts us. We can reimagine the Derwent as a corridor. Bob Clifford's 2016 vision of a fleet of small ferries travelling between 19 terminals from Bridgewater to Blackmans Bay might never turn a profit, but you can sell beer to ferry passengers. A brave city could provide cheap parking at transit hubs around its perimeter, then extort cars that park inside. Those transit hubs could become destinations in themselves, small villages with GPs, Saturday markets, affordable housing with no garaging. The corridors that link the hubs through the city could be green oases restricted to personal mobility and smaller, electrified public transport. We can transform travel around Hobart from a utilitarian means to an end into a pleasurable end in itself, and that new way to travel will in turn transform us into a happier, healthier community.